Hello everybody, welcome here to High Button Sports for our second game of the day here on the main wellness pad. My name's Jeff Warburton, bringing you the action here on a Friday morning here in Pictou at the Memorial Tournament. It's a quick shot in here, and it's the Shediac versus the Pirates here in our third official game of the tournament, so we'll get right into it. Down the left side, trying to work that off into the corner. Fed out in front, and they were going to try to leave that for the play there to let the goalie cover it, but it's worked into the corner. Instead, as LeBlanc tries to go after it, chased after by Timmins. Timmins is played back. Shediac intercepts that. Shediac tries to bob and weave that over the line. Farrow grabs it for the Pirates. Finds Nicholson. Nicholson now looking up ice on the right side. Nicholson dumps that back into the end zone. Chased after Ramdeen. Ramdeen. He surveys, gets that off to the left side. Shediac trying to move up with it and brought into the zone successfully. Now looking for a shot on the left side. Poked off the stick and into the corner by Charon. Back to the blue line. Pass Ramdeen as Morneau tries for it. It gets played down the left side. Ramdeen chases after. A couple touches for him on the period. LaRue back in high for Landry. Landry over to the left side. Backhand pass continues on and over the line. Tried to shake it off. Shediac pushed off in front. Pirates gonna pick it up. Move back through. LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking for the shot. Steered aside with ease by Poirier. They net miner there at the Pirates. Now on the left side, Shediac back to the blue line. Picked up and sent in on the end boards. Pirates by LaRue and Albert, chased in behind. Pellerin. Pellerin up near the blue line. Down the right side into the end boards. Pirates survey McEachern. Back to the blue line. Shot blocked. Farrow now picks it up. Potential numbers over to the right side. Farrow trying for it. Poked by. Mallet. Mallet. Mallet on the right. Pulled him behind. Poked at. Trying to spin that in around. Pirates. Pirates lead up ahead. Stopped by Shediac. Shediac back in the other way down the right side here. Lots of action here to start us off to the first 3 or so minutes. Spun back around. Poked by McInnes. Into the end boards. LeBlanc. Pirates, Warner, able to get that over to Marchand. Back to the blue, tipped, slowed up in front, McInnes. Poked at, Shediac, right side, Duguay. Up ahead by some sticks there by LeBlanc. Shediac, back to the blue line. Pirates picked that off and almost off for the breakaway the other way. Brought back in, shot. And save made there. So a long little segment there without a whistle to start us off. 4 minutes into the first. Heads up, we do the icing after the first period. So we just finished up the third. They warmed up on the dirty ice, play the first on the dirty ice, and then they head to the clean ice the second and third. If we're looking at home and kicking off this tournament, important info to get out there if you're planning snack breaks and such. Played back from the line. Cercelli over to the left side. Landry. Landry back into the end boards. Shediac. And behind Kraft. Works around from the corner. Nicholson. Back in behind. It's poked at. Shediac. Picks up. Shot to the opposite corner. Back up the wall. And save made still here in the Pirates' end. Another minute off the clock or so there with that offensive zone pressure. Puck's dropped in. Back to the blue line. Off a foot. Right side, Ramdeen. Try to bring that back in around McNeil. McNeil. Leading play. LeBlanc. In over the blue line. Langley rolls off of his stick. Shediac. Over skated. Pirates. McNeil. Takes a second to survey and then just works it off to the right side board. Looking for some help. Oh, and that one. Don't really know how that wasn't an interference, but the hit laid and delivered down there in the corner. Didn't see him touch the puck right there, but I guess they deemed him close enough. Over to McInnes. Up ahead. Albert. Up the wall. Trying to go in for a little shoulder check there near the red line. Brought into the zone. Pirates. Pirates. In around by Albert. Trying to evade the check there. Poked at. Whoa, and a little knock from behind. They'll keep it moving. Played down here in front of the benches. McInnes near the red line. McInnes. In behind by Pellerin, sorry. And stick handle out of the zone. Burke picks up and just tries to flick that into the wall. Whistle will go. Face off here in the neutral zone. Shots 3-0 here early for Shediac. Face off will be to the left. Action all day here at kickoff as we're going from both rinks. Lots of hopes and dreams still alive here at the Pictou Memorial. The team's excited to get into it. A massive tournament here in Pictou, and Highbun happy to be part of it for another year. That one off the end boards. Picked up from the corner. Pirates Nicholson tries to work it out. Instead sent back in to where it came from the end boards. Pirates onto the stick here now through the middle. Grabbed and fired off to the end boards. Shediac picks that up nicely. Shediac surveys. Tries to get that to the right side. It's on the end boards. Shediac worked in by the Pirates. Still looking for that first shot on net. Into the feet and jumped down by LeBlanc. Shediac, Predator, up ahead. Down to the end boards. Get off along the wall. Pirates pick up on it. Ramdeen trying to work that off in front. Comes to the half wall. Pirates leading play near Ramdeen. Oh, reverse hit there. Center ice and having to shake that one off. Langley just kind of got blown up there at center. There's a good chance for Shediac on the right side. Played back to the blue line. Shot to the half wall. Spun back around. Shediac back in behind. Up to Landry. Landry's shot to the middle. LaRue trying to spring his man up through the middle. Pirates. Over by McInnes. Near Burke. Ramdeen. In around the end boards. The right side corner, 2-on-2. Gonna exit the zone. McInnes. Ramdeen. Pirates try to circle that back around. Shediac. Up the wall, and that's going to be a delayed offside, but they recognized it quickly and brought back in. McNeil. Pirates. McNeil. Right side. That one's going to be ricocheted back into the middle. Shediac. Hands that back. 5-0 the shots here. Down to Welling. Welling here in front of us. Welling takes it and lifts it over the head. Down to the end wall. Tried to center that. By the feet. Pirates. In behind. Left side, Austin. Austin. LeBlanc. LeBlanc. In the other way. Grabbed by the Pirates. McInnes. So there's Marchand who got that down. The D-man. Marchand then tries to feed to the corner. Shediac picks it up, played to the middle. Tried to settle that puck, instead playing it down to the corner there. Looking for DeGrace. Not going to get to him though. Wrapped around here, Sharon. Sharon. Over to the left side. Austin takes a bump. Back to center. Predators. Survey. Back into the zone. Shot. High and behind. Babineau. Babineau has it overtaken there. Kicked back to the middle. Shediac. Up the left side. Shediac. Over the line. Grabbed by Marchand. He tries to get it out. Collision there. Freed up the puck. In over the line. Left side. Drop back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc. Still looking for that first shot, and they'll register it. And a little backhand that gets steered on. 4:16 left to go here in the first. Face off. Here as the Pirates try to spring a few shots together now. Puck played on back. Hits the stick there for the Pirates. Up the left side, Ramdeen. Ramdeen. Shediac picks that up. Near center. Trying to bring that in around. Hits the pad. Shot. Hits the side of the net. Back in behind. Cercelli. Tries for it, gets flipped up the right. Good hustle play there. Tried to free that up and almost off to the races again. Seems like the Pirates, despite just the one registered shot, have had a few chances where they've been trying to get in behind that Shediac defense that's pushed up. And if it hits, they'll have a break. Hasn't to this point yet, though. Down to the corner. Nice little reverse pass. Down there to Morneau. Morneau. He'll get it right back down. Cercelli played out in front to the right side. Backhand hits the side of the net. A good chance there. And that one into the glass on the right side. Tried to play that up through center. Picked up again now. Here we go. Back in behind some defense. Pirates can't get the shot off, and you need to try to get that shot registered. Only one on the period and a good look there. But goalie doesn't have to make a save on it. In over the blue line. Up ahead. Trying to spin out of that one. On the right, LeBlanc. 2:31 to go. Puck near Austin. And had to be careful of the too many there. As it's into the feet. It was close, but I believe they got the change proper. Shediac. Pulls back in. Surveying now. Poked him behind. And now offside. 2:07 left to go here in the first as we roll right along in this 0-0 game. Puck dropped in there. Worked back to the blue line. Played across, now down the left side. Fullback move there by LeBlanc. He gets it in low near Albert. To the blue line. Left side. Top of the zone. Shot off Sorry. Into the net and covered up. 1:49 remaining here now, and after that latest penalty, our first of the game against the Pirates, it's basically a power play the rest of the go here for Shediac, who have been on the offense. Nothing to show for it yet. Picked up, splits the D. Into the end boards, Hickey. Hickey leaves that. Shediac. Lead play to the left side, booted ahead a few times. Now LeBlanc over the blue line and a big hit there. Shediac still at the puck though. In behind. Shot scores to Grace. Picks his spot and gets the power play marker on the 7th shot of the game there. Into the back of the net. It's kind of just cut out on the right side there. Saw that bottom left corner open and got it about a foot off the air as player still shaking up near the bench after that hit. But going off under his own power. We'll keep an eye on who that is. Hopefully he's okay. That looks to be LeBlanc there. 1:24 left to go here in the first. Down the right side, Shediac looking for more here. Trying to open up the dam, as some would say. Pirates looking to escape to the end of the period here with 1:10 to go. And I do believe, like I said, Zamboni will be out here in a minute. Picked up. Shot wide. Final minute to play here now in the first. Up ahead. Left side. Shot scores. And a big goal there again for Shediac to get 2 in about 40 seconds after no goals. And with 50 seconds to go, that's a 2-goal lead now. So the 7th and the 8th shot of the game go in. Back to center we'll go. Near the blue line. Trying to get that out and slow it up in along the boards. 43.5 to go. Puck dropped in. Work down here in front. Chip play by Austin. Up again to Austin. And offside as they try to wheel and deal that one back in here with 28 seconds to go. Face off will be right here in front of us. Puck dropped in, right side, and Pirates try to buy some open room in their own end now. There's some sort of breakout, flipped off the glass, back in behind for DeGrace. DeGrace surveys, up the wall, sent up ahead over the blue line, shot fed to the right side corner. Pushed off, and end of the period there. I don't see any action from the Zamboni door, so maybe it won't be the break. We'll be back. Oh, no, there it goes. So we will take our extended break here and be back in a moment. All right, everybody, we are back here for the second period of action here between Shediac and the Pirates. As we'll get right into it with a 2-0 lead here for Shediac. They scored 2 in about 40 seconds near the end of that first period. Puck down the right side, Landry. In behind, Shediac. Gets it in the half wall, through some feet. Back over, past Landry. Leading pass again, Ramdeen over the blue line. Shot, steered in behind. That's going to be sent back in by Landry. In on the unboards, Pirates pick it up. Sharon. Surveys, tries to sauce one out. It was behind the Shediac player, but he was committed to changing as that one bounces off 2 sticks and into the netminder. Stays out. Cercelli back in behind, chases after it on the end wall. Little board battle. Fished out of there. Knocked down. Coming up ice here. Shediac to the end wall. Shediac surveying. Slowed up. Touch pass. Turned over. Cercelli. He'll try to make the extra move. Gets knocked into the skate, but keeps the play alive. Sorry. On the line. Down the left side, back and behind. Cercelli. The quick hands. Works it around the end boards. Trying to find Babineau. Babineau steps into the hit. Forward comes into cover on the blue line. Bouncing puck. Babineau. Down the half wall. Into the corner. Cercelli. Back in behind. Shediac maintains possession as the Pirates are just throwing bodies right now. They've got them hemmed in their own zone. Up ahead. Shot to the end boards. Pirates slow up. Trying to spin that back in around. Shot off the glass. Picked up by Shediac. Shediac near the red line. He's going to fire that in. Into the corner. Austin does his best to get it out. Fresh legs changing here for the Pirates. Predators hold. Near Mallet. Mallet can't grab it though as Austin commits to going in for that puck. Near Albert on the right side. Getting tied up, LeBlanc. Back in behind. Up ahead, Mallet. In over the blue line. Toe drag, try to pull that in. Near the end boards. Pellerini, shot into a skate. LeBlanc looks to get it up the right side. Little collision there. Caught him up high, no call though. Sent back over, Albert. Fans on it. Shediac trying to pull that one out from behind. Lead play, Mallet. He'll go for a skate here. Brings it in himself. Down the left side, Pirates pick it up. Farrow around to LaRue. Down there in the corner. Shediac. Played on the wall. Flipped off the glass. Aberdeen. Leading play. Down the right side. Pirates step into a hit. They're near the blue line. Trying to work from that puck. Near the blue. Near the red, blue line, now the red, LeBlanc. Charon tries to get that. It's instead back to LeBlanc. Landry, touch pass by Ramdeen as he'll work it into the end wall. Pirates. Babineau. Tries for it up the wall. Babineau. Let in near the boards. Sorry. Over to the right side, little touch pass. Can't quite get it out. Now they do. Siricelli. Still just the one shot here for the Pirates. Left side. Trying to get that from the corner. It's up the half wall. Pirates gets stopped there on the blue line. Kept in. Siricelli. Shot. Scores from right in front. 9 minutes to go here in the second. And the quick shot off the end of the stick there in front. Morneau buried that one. And 3-0 the score here. Shots 9-1. So Pirates needing to pick it up here in the offensive side. Try to hang in this game. Puck moving into the zone. Stick kind of gets up. Back by Pellerini. From the corner. Picked up. Pellerini shoots it in. Rebound still there. Pirates flip it off the glass. Up to Mallet. He'll poke it to himself and hustle after that on the left side. Steps in and tries to back in up top. That would have been a nice one. Right idea, just off the mark. Near the end boards. Kicked at and covered up. 8 minutes now to go here in the second as puck still tilting a little bit to the left here through the first 7 of this one. Getting to the halfway point in the game. Puck dropped in, shot, sent on. Quick save. We'll try it again. Puck dropped in again, shot, gloved away. Into the corner, Shediac. Pushed off, Landry. Tip shot and scooped up. 7:42 to go here, so a few more seconds off the clock here. We'll be going all day long here on the main rink and the secondary rink next door. Landry. Shot. Pushed aside. LeBlanc worked into the corner. Back around. Leading pass on and off the stick. Shediac brings that around back and behind. Picked up. Up ahead the other way. Down the right side. Brought to the middle. Shot. Blocked. Saved away. Left side. Up the wall. Pirates. Shediac player running into the linesman there. Dropped off and into the boot. Pirates trying to work it back the other way. Up ahead. 2-on-1. To the middle. Burke shoots. Save made off the glove. And first good look there in a little while for the Pirates. Into the feet. Shediac. Down the left side. Cercelli. Cercelli has a man in front. One-timer, scores! And executed perfectly. Cercelli and Morneau. And Shediac stays hot here through the second period. Puck grabbed here. Cercelli down the left side. Nice move. Backhand. Save. Trying again. Jumped at. Preds to the corner. Now the end boards. Down low. Predators left side. Morneau to the line. Sorry. Shot. Tipped him behind. Near that end boards. Try to work it out. Preds from the corner. Shot. Save made. Another chance in front. Blocked into the corner again. Pirates start to lead. Onto the stick and off of it. Babineau. Brought back into the zone, and a massive hit there. Sends the guy flying, and that'll be an interference call. 5:33 to go. Back to Austin. Puck shot to the opposite half wall and tripped out there, but everyone's okay. Step up move here now into the middle. Backhand. Preds near Mallet. Mallet out of the bench there. Shot goes wide. Tries to bank it off the netminder, and a good look there. Austin. Turned over. Mallet. Pirates. Played back through to center. Nice job there pulling that back in. Burke starts to bob and weave. Burke over to the left side. Shot, save made. Picked up. Knocked past the stick there behind. DeGrace. Steps into his man. Gets the knock. Looking for Mallet in the middle. Shot. Goes high. Being physical out there. The Preds and another reverse hit. Being physical out there, and it's working out for them. Putting a little bit of the intimidation factor. That one was a bit of a trip. Yeah, that'll go to the box. Caught the skate there. Picked up. McNeil to the middle. Good chance here, potentially. Need the shot. Saved, rebound, and save made again. And the Pirates desperate to get one on the board here, get back in this game. And that'll be another penalty on the Preds. All right, here. Puck. Landry. Picked up. Shot to the half wall. Pirates. 7 seconds of 5-on-3. Need a goal here. McNeil. Take it away. potential for the breakaway there as the puck was on the stick, but one track mind to head off to the bench there for Babineau. So avoids maybe a good look, but worked around regardless. Into the feet. That one's knocked at. Cercelli. Shot. Save. Rolling in behind, and they score. Finished off, and that was a tough one there. It's rolled off the pad, and the goalie knows probably could have had that one back. All right, so 3:09 remaining, 5-0 to score here. It is run time in the third if there's a 5-goal lead, so we'll see if the Pirates can get one in here before the end of the period. Predators, time for that again. Down the left side, hits off the stick. Reds, over to Cercelli. Cercelli to the middle, shot. That one in behind goes wide. Sharp angle shot again. LeBlanc pulls in. Pirates start to weave over the blue line. Hand it off. LeBlanc here to the right side. Big shot. Push to the corner. Shediac hands it off. Intercepted. LeBlanc. Steered away. Rebound. Goes north, so no chance there to grab it on the side of the net. So the shorthanded goal for the last one. Minute 56 to go here in the second. Puck. One back to the blue line. Shot by Pellerini. Into the end boards. Back in around. Pirates. Play it up the half wall. Shediac hands it off. Pellerini over to Nicholson. Tried to flip that out, then got reverse checked. Back of the hide and a good shot there. Needed a solid save on the 6th of the game for the Pirates. Marchand. Down low. Over to the right side. Through the feet of DeGrace. Now LeBlanc. Shot. Past the glove. DeGrace evades the check. Some shoving down low. Austin. With a minute to go. He looked for a lane. Brought back around. DeGrace. In on the end boards. Little check hit laid there. Rivendine. Shot. Nice save with the stick. Keeps that to the side. Back in on the end boards. Stop up play. Into the feet. Shot by Shediac, sent on, and 27 seconds to go. We get the whistle. 5-0 to score here. 21-6 the shots. Six seconds here. Preds over to Landry. Landry Gets it into the end boards. Trying for that puck. Preds from the right, top of the circle. Shot goes high and wide. Landry. In behind. Hit laid, Preds. LaRue. Chip play and too far ahead. We'll be back in a moment for the third. All right, we are back here with the third and final period. Shots 21-6 here, 5-0 to score, so we're in run time. But we will have to wait and see about how this one goes, as Pirates have had a couple looks, despite only the 6 shots. I'd say 2 or 3 of those ones have been good chances. Haven't found the back of the net when it could have been timely and maybe earlier in the game. But right now... Oh, and it looks like they are pausing the clock there, so we will not be in run time here to start. Babineau, shot into the glove, trying to free that out, so no run time, which is good news for the Pirates, as they're trying to mount their third period comeback here. It all starts with 1. Back to Babineau. Shot. Rolling in behind and stays out just by a hair, and some extra pushing and shoving. Face off on the right side. Face off, back here to Albert. Albert shoots into the glove. We'll try again here from the right side. McEachern picks it up in behind for the Pirates. Predators get that on the half wall, played back in behind. Nicholson, they'll try to send it over to McEachern in the corner. Cercelli after that. In on the end boards. Trying to lead near the blue line. Albert backhands into the end wall. Morneau to the blue line. Shot from there. Save made. Rebound. We'll try again. Hits off the end wall. Preds from the corner. McEachern trying for it. Sent down the left side. Shediac into the middle. Picked up. Shot. Pushed aside. Shediac. End boards. Goes wide. Pellerini. Up ahead. Chipped on the end wall again. Centering shot. Albert steps in, rebound, bounced just by the stick there. Would have been a good look, because they've got the Pirates fatigued here. From the corner, poked at. Morneau Morneau, shot, save made there. All right, face off here on the right side. We get as far as center here as LeBlanc steps into it, takes a shot near the top there, and now knocked over again. LeBlanc back in the left side, staying out there, showing a lot of heart, battling for that puck. There's been some big hits here, as often there is in the U15AA. They're not afraid to throw it around. Over the line. Back to Ramdeem. So they are running the clock here now for the last 11 or so. Face off here on the right. 11 minutes to go here in the third. Chip play. Landry. Landry. Taking the long way around. Pirates looking for it. Back near center. Shediac into the foot. Pirates. Little nudge there back and behind. LeBlanc. To the right. LeBlanc. Shot. Played off to the opposite end boards. Austin takes a bump. Reds. Up the wall. Poked off the stick there, Chason. Into the end boards. Pirates try to get that out. Babineau is the only man there on the half wall. Tip. Rebound. Score. So, you know, in the tournament setting, it's always important to get as many goals as possible because you never know how these seedings can shake out later in the weekend. So it is always kind of a foot on the gas situation in tournament play. Picked up down the right side in the end wall. Playing back from the corner. Albert takes a bump. Albert steps in, looking for that sharp angle. Pirates. In behind here, Warner. Oh, plays it off his own. Grabbed. Trying to get that near the top of the zone. Gets to center. 8:25 to go here into this early tournament matchup. Played across. One-timer right by LeBlanc. McEachern. Shoots it into the bench. We'll get the whistle face-off here in front of us. Right side, 7:47 to go. Back to McNeil. To the left side, McInnes. Trying to get that up to Burke. Over to the left. Whoa, tangled up, trying to get into the zone. They'll leave that. Oh, no, they will get the penalty there. Man hauled down. So we think back to earlier in the game when it was, I believe, 3-0, and it was a 2-man advantage for the Pirates. They weren't able to deliver on that one, and then after kind of went the other way. It's a game of moments and moments and moments here. You never know what one's going to swing a game. We think back to the first period, pretty back and forth, but quick goals, and then off to the locker room. Had Shediac feeling confident. So we'll go back to 7:07 on the clock. Penalty now. Puck dropped in, shot to the right side. So 7 minutes to go. Graham Dean over to Cercelli. He'll look for a lane, hands it off. Nice job there. Shot just wide. Great look. Graham Dean now. Circles back. Down to the corner. Played across. Cercelli now. Working from the corner. Cuts back out on the goal line. Surveying. Pass back. Shot. Save made. 6:20 to go. And a quality stop. Down on the end boards, Austin. Over to Sorry. Down onto the goal line. Nice job there. Tried to pick their spot. Push to the corner. Shot. Score. And 5:14 left on the clock here. We're continuing on. So 7-0 the score here is Shediac. Pretty much a picture-perfect start to their tournament. Left side, puck rolls up, bounces down in on the end boards. By the foot, LaRue. Over to LeBlanc. Leading play. Shot. Rolls off the stick. Pirates. Patted away. Sorry. Shot. Rebound. LeBlanc. So back to center. So next game after this is 12 o'clock, so that one will be shortly after this one, as, like I said, they don't do the ice after the third, instead between the first and the second. So that's how they keep it moving here at the Wellness Center. Lots of games to be played. Moving up the right side. Picked up and just a little whack on down. Albert. Back and behind. Welling. from the corner. That one gets into the end boards. Chase on. To the middle. Another shot on. That will be covered up. Face off here to the right side. Puck dropped in, 2:45 to go. Back to the blue line, bouncing puck. Mallet. Fed ahead. Left side. Shot, save made. About 2.5 to go. So the excitement building here at the Wellness Center is lots of parents from this game and the one coming up. Getting ready for the big Bantam Pictou County Memorial Tournament. Grandine. It's the side of the net. 2 minutes remaining. Played out in front. That one sent high. From the corner, Cercelli in behind. Near the blue line, 1:41 to go. Circling back on. Over to Ramdeen, knocked off the stick. Maybe try to find Austin streaking. Instead, forced to the outside. Going for the individual effort and gets into the end wall. Tot turned over right off LeBlanc's stick there, though. Now picked up. Over to LeBlanc. Shot. Rebound comes out. Chased into the end boards and works his man off the wall. Minute to go. LeBlanc tries to pass that back. Down the left side. Preds into the feet. Trying to play that across, and it was just off of the stick there. Trying to add on to the lead late. Pirates. Austin. Over the blue line. Shot. Sent on, and with 21 seconds to go, that could be the final whistle of the game. As it will run out here, and that will do it. So, commanding victory here for Shediac to start out their tournament. We appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time. We'll be back in a moment for Player of the Game. Number 14, Langley will get the player of the game for the Pirates.
Player of the game for Shediac Cap-Pele Predators.
Number 9, Morneau, gets it on the other side. So that'll do it for us here with our second game of the day on the main rink.